Being genuine is a trait that draws people in. It welcomes them, it puts them at ease, it makes them comfortable talking and staying near you. And it really comes down to two things, which are focus and ease. And the opposite of being genuine, of being authentic, is inauthenticity, which is the feeling that you're playing the part of someone that you're not. And it happens when what you're saying doesn't match with how your body language is showing. It's showing a little bit of awkwardness. It's when you don't show as much interest as they would like. It's when you're not sure about yourself completely. And there are many times that I've met people who look very confident from the outside, who are big, who look like they're working on their looks. But as soon as we start talking, I can sense this slight sense of tightness, but also a little bit of awkwardness. And the thing is, I felt the exact same way, especially because I wasn't very social for most of my life. I did start working out. I started working on my looks. But the thing is, I would work on my looks, but as soon as I started talking to people, I didn't have the social cues and the body language to not feel awkward when I was talking. So when you're talking to other people, you feel a lot of times you feel awkward, especially in your body language, because there's a disconnect between your mind and your body. There's some disconnect, and that happens because you are not accustomed to moving in a way that people do. So what really helped me with this was that I began, instead of working only on isolation movements, I tried to incorporate a lot of movement-based exercises, which means that I do a lot of compound exercises that work a lot of my muscles at the same time, instead of working something that's just a little bit of my, like one or two of my muscles. And what that's done, it's formed a mind muscle or a mind body connection that's allowed me to move and feel connected when I do so. It's just worked for me, so that's the best advice that I can give you when we're talking about if your arms are stiff, you're just awkward, you don't know how to use your hands. It's given me a lot of like openness when, especially when I'm talking to people. So that's another thing, is that you want to maintain an open posture. This is something that you can just remember. Whenever you maintain an open posture, your breath is gonna calm down your brain, you relax it, and it's gonna give you the ability to loosen up your hands. So the next thing is to also increase the amount of interest that you show someone to be more genuine. And the trick that I've always told myself to be more genuine is that, I always go around talking to people, and sometimes I'll say, "How are you?" And they'll actually give me a response, but I'm just not listening, or we're just going through a conversation. I'm asking questions, but it's not a conversation where I'm really, really listening. So a trick that I found is that to always tell yourself when you're talking to other people, there's going to be a gem inside their mind that you can take away. There's something that they know that you don't know, despite who it is. And it can be in any realm. There's something that you can take away from that conversation that is going to make you a better person. They always are going to have a different experience. And if you can pull something from that, you're going to be a better person. As well as, you really want to make sure that you hold eye contact with other people. It gives them a sense of welcome, but also a sense that you're really paying attention to what they're saying. For me, I used to think that holding eye contact was not really about if I respected them and if I was paying attention to them, but more a sign of dominance. But it's really a sign of respect. When you look at someone, you're showing them that you really understand them and you're wanting to listen to them. Another trick that I have to make sure that the other person feels more listened to, more understood, is to bring up something that happened earlier. To bring up something that happened earlier in the conversation, especially if it's like a joke. So imagine someone saying like, "Yeah, I hate cheese. I never eat cheese. It's the worst thing ever," right? But like 5 minutes later, they're talking about this event that they're going to. They're like, "Yeah, I'm going to go to this event." So you can say something like, "I hope they only serve cheese. I hope they only serve, whatever." It's just a little joke that reminds them that you are actually paying attention when they were talking. I used to always just have very short answers. And the thing is, I'm still working on this. A lot of times I still do this. When people are asking me, "How are you?" I'm just like, "Good," right? What you want to do is accurately describe what you're saying. Obviously, if it's going to be a short question, if it's a yes or no question, don't elaborate forever, right? But whenever someone's really asking you a question, try to take the time to accurately describe what you're saying instead of just saying the short answer, the quick response. That's, it might be easy to say, it might be one or two words, but it's not going to make the other person feel like you genuinely like to talk to them. And that's what a genuine, charming person would do, right? You want to avoid the phrases like and good and especially yes or no. I'm all right. I'm fine. Try to put more words to it. Give them an idea of genuinely what you're feeling. So you can all use all these tactics, use all these strategies. But for me, there's only been one thing that really, really changed the way I interacted with people and the way that I was not inauthentic. I think for me, I've always thought about being genuine as more as like not being inauthentic. And the way I've not been inauthentic is by really feeling good in my mind that comes from pursuing all the challenges. When I was younger, I used to do things that were just easy and I got the results. I paid for it in the ways that I talked to other people. People didn't respect me, or not respect me, but it was just the way I interacted with people. I did not know how to act in my own body because I was not pushing myself in my own mind. I was not challenging myself. So how I've done this is whenever I've thought of a challenge, I've really found challenges that are not only things that I can do, not only just making progress, but also having an end goal. And it can't be certain that I'll get it, right? Before the summer, I mean, I had confidence, but there's nothing like the confidence I had now. And what I did was that, I was just going about my way. And I was like, you know what happens if I start a channel? What would happen if I did that? But I had never made a video before, especially not on my face. I didn't even think I looked good. I was embarrassed to show my face, embarrassed to show my room. But then I was like, you know what? That would make the video so much better, right? That would make this challenge so much more worth it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do this every single day. And for the first 2 weeks, no subscribers. I had only the subscribers I had in the beginning just from like sending it to my friends, right? But after that, no one joined. And there was actually a point where someone unsubscribed. And I was like, oh my goodness. But instead of letting that destroy me, I said, in that time, when someone unsubscribed, I was like, I'm still going to get 500 subscribers by the end of the summer. And guess what I did? I got 1,000. It's really, like, you can just imagine the amount of confidence I gained from that. I didn't even like looking at myself. I didn't even think I could make a video. But I did it because it was hard to do. And I work for it. When you have a goal that's uncertain that you're going to get it, it pushes you to really believe in yourself. It pushes you to really hope and drive yourself to be better. And that will make you a genuine person, an authentic person, because you're going to feel good in your own body. You're going to feel good in your own mind. And all you can spread is positivity, right? All you can do is bring other people up. If you're going to the top, if you feel like you're already going to the top, might as well bring other people up. I hope you got something from this value. I hope you got some value from this video. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you understood something about being authentic, being genuine, and not being inauthentic. Thank you for watching. Go out and conquer.